This is the first project I've seen that has done both in one platform. So you're basically an exchange platform, but with 8-bit graphics and actual gameplay behind it. It's really cool.
Yeah, and I think you just need to purchase some Harmony 1 tokens, and that's basically it.
Yeah, that's right. Disclaimer, nothing that we say here is financial advice. It's just our personal opinions and our thoughts and whatnot. So yeah, not financial advice. Got to put it out there. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Unix Game Talks. My name is Kareem, and with me, as always...
What up? What up? It's Sally. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Kareem?
I'm good, man. Looks like you've got yourself like a different background over there.
Yeah, man, I'm currently moving, right? So you will see some different backgrounds in the future, but we'll get settled. Don't worry, man. So what are we going to talk about today, man? Tell me.
Today, we're going to talk about DeFi Kingdom. It is an 8-bit style RPG. It acts as a decentralized exchange running on the Harmony network.
Yeah, and also, I think it's EVM compatible, right? So basically, you connect through the MetaMask. You just need to add the Harmony network, and you will need some Harmony 1 tokens to start playing it. But before we go into all details, how about we check out their latest trailer for the new expansion? Let's watch it together, man.
Into it. Yeah, let's do this.
Really curious, man.
I love 8-bit style graphics.
So this is what I grew up with, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, 8-bit graphics proves to the world that you don't need flashy graphics to make good games, because there's so many good 8-bit graphic games out there.
You see now the character designs and everything. It reminds me so of Final Fantasy Tactics. One of my favorite games, man. Okay, I have so many favorite games, though. I need to be honest.
Dude, I'm with you there. There's no such thing as my one favorite game. Like I can give you like a top 50, like maybe.
And we'll do a special video on that. Now, this is a good point here. It's multi-chain gaming. So basically, what the new expansion will introduce an additional chain. It will be the DF key, so their own chain, and that automatically will also introduce an additional token. It's called the Crystal token, right? So let's check out these tokens. Basically, we're gonna go through. There are two currently, and we're gonna switch to my screen. And in that, you will see we have Jewel token is currently, so to say, the in-game token currently right now. And once, the Crystal Way expansion goes out, they will also switch to the Crystal token. Or they will add it, so to say, on top of that. But the cool thing, and this is more the token openings and everything, and I think you and me, we are almost ready, to go inside of DeFi Kingdom, and we're going to create a new video just for the gameplay itself.
Definitely. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know that, so you can make sure that you're there for when me and Sally get on DeFi Kingdoms and start playing it together.
Most definitely. For now, also, thank you guys, everybody who's supporting our channel. It really means a lot to us. We see us always like on an increase on a daily basis. And yeah, let us know what kind of content you would like to see more. I mentioned these two tokens, right? And but like I already mentioned, we're gonna jump into a different video into more details here. Yeah. The thing that I really want to talk about is the game itself. It really looks, we talk about it's an 8-bit style thing, but what is really the twist on top of it? It's also an exchange platform, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What's kind of cool about this? It's not something I've ever seen before. It is. I've seen, you've got your exchanges where you can farm your yield farm staking and all that, swap your tokens. And then you got your games. This is the first project I've seen that has done both in one platform. So you're basically an exchange platform, but with 8-bit graphics and actual gameplay behind it. It's really cool. It's like a really engaging exchange as well as a game. And it's really unique. That's for sure.
That let us continue about the game, right? So if we share my screen again, and I really want to point something out regarding the character and also the artwork. I mentioned Final Fantasy Tactics, right? And for those out there who played it, they will immediately see what I'm talking or know what I'm talking about. But for those out there, they're really, really inspired, right? Final Fantasy Tactics is one of the biggest franchise of the 90s, because it was a complete new twist to this game, to this game franchise. Normally, have your normal RPGs or JRPGs, right? And they are turn-based. This one is as well, but you can imagine just a big, chessboard, and then you move your pieces. Each character has its own turn, and then you need to move or decide what would you attack or not. Just wanted to point that out because it is really, really inspired. The artwork itself is inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics. 100%. I'm 100%
It's gorgeous.
Sure.
It's just so vibrant and colorful. I know a lot of people like their dark and gloomy kind of like color schemes, but I love my vibrance and my colorfuls and my greens and blues.
So true. And now, so let's talk about the world itself, and we will see also there's a marketplace. So once you jump in the game, the first thing that you need to do, you need to jump into the marketplace, right? To get yourself a hero that you can start playing the game. Then you have your gardens, right, Kareem?
So the gardens essentially act as your yield, where you go for your yield farming. And instead of farming, it's called planting seeds. And, you're planting seeds in the garden and a couple of other things. And it's a little weird, but as you play the game, it kind of makes more and more sense. As for the RPG side of the game, because it is an 8-bit RPG, the RPG elements are still in development.
Okay, but as far as I know, it's very, very similar to Axie, where you can, breed or summon additional heroes.
You do have a hero system, and it kind of works a little bit like Axie, where the only way for you to get new heroes is to kind of breed them, right? Through the breeding systems. But there are limitations, and it's a very intricate system. Essentially, no two heroes have identical stats, nor do they look completely identical. So if you were
I love that.
I mean, if you were to try to breed two heroes with very similar stats, they won't be the same, but they have similar stats. And if you were to try to breed them to kind of like replicate or whatever, to kind of like bring out those stats more, you might run into some issues.
But what I mean, I really love that idea of like every hero, right, or NFT, every asset to be completely unique.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Even if it's just a small, the kind of difference in the color, if it's color or whatever, right? That nothing is the same, and I love that kind of idea. I know as well that also because the jewel, the ingot token will also be locked behind some, either quests or when you do farming. But with these heroes, you can unlock these jewels. This is also the thing that we wanted to point out. Now, I know what's actually pretty good is the questing system that they have actually.
Yeah. So the questing system, the way it works is essentially you start a quest, and the quest will have certain requirements or costs or something. And so the stamina system in this game works on a per hero basis, and one stamina is regenerated every 20 minutes. And as we mentioned earlier, the heroes do have skills and stats that are unique to them. And there will be corresponding stats. For example, you might have a quest for like a fishing profession or a fishing job, and it might cost 7 stamina per hero that you send out there, because you can send out up to 6 on a job. So it might cost 7 stamina. But if you've got a hero that has the fishing skill or a correlated skill with fishing, then instead of 7, it'll cost him 5 stamina, for example.
So you get a good discount, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you utilize the right heroes for the right jobs, you can make more efficient use of your stamina.
Oh, nice. I love my quests. I think I'm gonna farm a lot itself. I know there's a different kind on different styles of quests, and I'm really, really looking forward for you and me to explore this. I know that there's some quests where you just send people out. Sometimes the quest takes a few seconds, sometimes even longer. And I know that literally for each transaction you always need to confirm it, right, in your MetaMask.
Yeah. So yeah, with every single if you're trying to go on a quest, you're going to have to sign on your MetaMask, because everything is done on the blockchain. So it might be a little bit, I don't want to say painful. It might be a little tedious, that you have to sign off every single action, particularly with the questing. And at the moment, as far as I'm aware, the most, I guess, lucrative thing that you can do in the game is the farming side of things. Farming. So that is the most lucrative. But you do have the quests and stuff, and obviously the game is still early on in development, and everything is subject to change, right?
Nice.
And another thing regarding the heroes, there is a marketplace for it, but at the moment, so as we're recording this, I believe that the floor price is about $305, but again, subject to change as the markets are always fluctuating.
Of course. But also one additional thing that I just remember also regarding the heroes, that the game encourages you to have multiple heroes with different kind of skills, right? So that you can literally utilize all the quests out there, because I think at the end the stamina, right, that you use to send the heroes out, it's money. Yeah. Let's do the right maths. Like if you don't have a specialization on a correlated skill, it costs you 7 stamina. But if you have it, it's 5. Like it adds up. You can do much more on a daily basis. Exactly. Therefore, you can earn more. So basically, man, the only way to introduce new heroes to the game is through breeding or through the summoning system, right? But we will definitely go into more detail also of these systems, breeding, the quests. We show it in our next video that we're gonna do about the DeFi Kingdom, where you and me we're gonna play it though, right?
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of regarding the heroes right now to mention is that your heroes can be upgraded if you have the required XP. There is an upgrade system so that you can, upgrade their stats. And I mean, that's about it. It's very RPG. It's
very RPG. I love it. RPG. Yeah, so true, man. Very so RPG. True. So I really want at the end just to summarize one more thing at the beginning for everybody who wants to already get into the game. Like we already mentioned, it's an 8-bit RPG, decentralized exchange, and it's on the Harmony network, right? It's EVM compatible. Basically, you can logging through your MetaMask, just add the Harmony network to it, get some Harmony 1 tokens, and you're really good to go at the beginning, right? For everybody out there who really wants to start now, go ahead. And Kareem and I, you're gonna do it this week. I really looking forward to play it, man.
Yeah, no, we got quite a few things coming up this week, definitely. We got quite a few exciting videos coming up this week.
But I'm happy about it, man. Really, at the end, I really want to say one more time, thank you for everybody out there who was supporting us, right? It really goes a long way. I also want to mention, so everything regarding DeFi Kingdom, everything regarding Unix, all the new YouTube channel from GameFi CEO, you will find it in the description down below. So show some love. It really goes a long way. Kareem, my friend.
Yeah, I can't help but agree. We really appreciate the support that you guys are showing us, and we really love you. You are what makes this possible for us. Without you, these videos can't happen. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Now, as always, I got to do my outro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you could be notified every time that we go live or post new contents. We'll see you in the next one.
The Nigerian Prince is back.
The yield farming platform, but instead of calling it farming, it's called, planting seeds, right? So there's a few ways to go about this. Can we cut? Mom, I'm recording. No, I'm recording. I don't want food. Thank you. Bye.
Can we keep this?
No, I don't need sauce
I love it
either, Mom.